I have a question for Ms. Ellsworth. This week we had a bombshell allegation of sexual misconduct against a member of the House. Should that lawmaker resign immediately upon the allegations? And as governor, what would you do to ensure a safe, equal workplace?
So I think I'm a due process person. So I am a woman. I want women listened to. I am also the mother of a son. And so I want men listened to. And I read something that said they used to listen to the women, to the men all the time. Now we're going to listen to the women. I suggest we listen to both sides and figure out as best we can what the truth was of the situation. So I think that's what we need to do. The other thing I will say about Harrisburg is I would never, ever suggest that you vote for anyone because they are a woman, nor would I suggest you vote for these gentlemen because they're men. But I will tell you this. If you conclude that I am the most qualified and experienced candidate who would do the best job when I get there, the coincidental fact that I am a woman, you put a woman in that governor's chair, all of that will stop.
Mr. Mango.
There should be absolutely zero tolerance for sexual harassment, and there should be absolutely no taxpayer-funded claims settlements for any of our legislators. You know, I have a wife who's a West Point graduate. Talk about breaking through an all-male world. I have 5 daughters, 3 of whom are in the workforce. It would break my heart if any of them had to face the behavior that we've read about recently. I wrote an editorial in the Inquirer about this, and I said 4 things. This all starts with role modeling. Leaders have to role model the behavior they seek in their subordinates. Second, let's create an environment where anyone can come forward if they've been harassed and they feel safe in a risk-free environment to do it. Third, we need to investigate that aggressively and swiftly once that is brought forth. And fourth, if they're found guilty, we need to punish immediately.
Senator Wagner.
We need to have zero tolerance for sexual harassment in Harrisburg. In my company, we've had a sexual harassment policy for over 25 years. We need professional people that respect each other, but we need a zero tolerance policy in Harrisburg and throughout Pennsylvania. We should not be using taxpayer funds to settle, the allegations or put these cases under the carpet. It's a problem today, and it's been here for a long, long time. But at the end of the day, as governor, as I've practiced in my company, we have zero tolerance. We do not tolerate sexual harassment. We also don't tolerate discrimination, and we have bullying in companies happens. We don't tolerate that either. But at the end of the day, we should have zero tolerance, and that's what the taxpayers of Pennsylvania expect.
Ms. Ellsworth.
It's really easy to say that we should have zero tolerance. Of course we should have zero tolerance. But what we're seeing in Harrisburg right now, let me just tell you, is the tip of the iceberg. And what we need is a top-down change. We need a change of tone. And when I started practicing law 35 years ago, when I walked into the courtroom, everybody thought I was the secretary carrying the bags for the lawyers who were there, right? So every woman who is a professional woman has walked that walk. We understand what that is. And again, put a woman in the chair, case closed.
The light is on. Mr. Mango.
Leaders have to create the environment where there is diversity, there's acceptance. And Governor Wolf, who's been there 4 years, has done nothing until all of these allegations came forward to do that. It is the leader's responsibility. I blame him for much of what's happening in Harrisburg because he did not anticipate, he did not act before this came to his attention. Leaders always anticipate and act before their folks are in danger. He failed to do that.